Hi guys, it's Devjit here. So today I wanted to tell you about the incident which happened at ENY. So there was a girl who died there in the office by working late hours. So I wanted to tell you all that I have also worked at ENY from past 3 years. Recently I have switched the company. But yeah, it totally depends upon project to project, like which project has how much burden. So we can't say like EY is like that, or we can just generalize it all companies like that. It's nothing like that. So it totally depends. Like yeah, some of the consulting companies are there which actually does a lot of pressure. I totally agree with it, but yeah, we need to be we need to be knowing these things beforehand only. Ki yes, these companies are like that only. They are client centric. Okay, they are totally focusing on the client work, and they are putting client at the topmost priority because client is only paying them, right? Because of client, companies are getting the business, and from that revenue only which companies are generating, from there only they are giving us the salary. So for them the client is of topmost priority, and they want us to deliver our best performance so that the client remains happy and they are connected to that organization for the very long period of time. So for that, sometimes the pressure becomes too huge to finish the work and to meet the deadlines, but it is always not the case. It varies basically from project to project. So some project will be very light, some project will be very hectic. It totally depends from person to person, like who can take it and who can't take it. So what we can do, basically we can raise our voice for ourselves, like I can't do this much amount of work in this very less time, instead of proceeding ahead with doing that work. So we can take one day time we can take before actually starting with the work, and we can analyze whether that work which is going to assign to me in that particular deadline, will it be achievable? Can I do that as per my experience which I have, or the person who is going through that phase is have achieved in their life? Okay, so based upon their experience they can analyze for themselves the task which is going to be completed as per the expectation of the client, so that we can achieve it or not. Okay, so sometimes the client doesn't know about the work which we are doing, right? So they can put up the vague expectation as well. So we have to convince client ki this work can't be done in this speculated period of time. We need to give at least 15 days or at least 20 days to complete this task. Okay, so if we make these things clear beforehand only, before actually starting the work, then you will get to know like yes, we are on the right pace. So we can get ahead of that mental harassment and the pressure, work pressure, if we are telling our timelines before only ki this can be possible or this can't be possible. Okay, instead of just go ahead and start doing the work. Yes, in the initial phase I can understand like we can't tell directly because we don't know like how much task or how much efforts will be required to solve that issue, to solve that problem. But yes, over a period of time, let's suppose 5 months, 6 months went, and you are now going to get settled in that organization. During that phase, you have the right to decide based upon your experience in that organization ki whether that task which is going to be given to you will be completed in that speculated period of time or not. Okay, so sometimes because we are in the development phase, we are in the development team, so we were being assigned with also a lot of tasks in all the organizations whatever we have worked. Okay, so it's their task to assign us the work, and to complete the work. They're expecting us to complete the work on time and deliver it to the clients, so that all in the pipeline, all in the line, the organization pipeline structure remains happy. Okay, so if everybody can deliver the task on time, the client will be happy, and if client is happy, the organization is happy, and if organization is happy, all the employees will be happy. So it's all are interlinked with each other in the form of a loop. Okay, so we should be thinking about the client first. Okay, and then we have to analyze whether we can able to complete that particular task before that time or during that time or not. Okay, so first analyze the task given to us, and then analyze yourself based upon your skill set and experience, that whether you can able to achieve that or not. Yes, you can make use of AI tools as well for a specific set of time interval, not for the entire story. Okay, so yeah, so like this you can go ahead with, and after that you can come to a conclusion ki yes, I can do it or you cannot do it. So make your preference clear beforehand only. So that is the way you can little bit reduce the mental harassment and stress, and you can skip these kind of situations. Okay, because nobody is going to bother. You are replaceable at any cost. Okay, so it is a myth like you are at a topmost position, so nobody can replace you. You are at a highest level of organization, like you are president, vice president, or at a very high situation, senior level, or senior software engineer, lead consultant. It doesn't matter at all. So within 10 days or 15 days, somebody can replace you. Okay, so don't uplift your ego thinking that you are irreplaceable. If something happens to you, then you will be able to see like whether you are replaceable or not. If you are not able to continue your work at least for 20-30 days, then in the initial days they will feel little bit difficult to adjust to the work that you were doing before, because they were in the comfort zone, right? You are already completing the task, now you are not there. So in the initial 5-10 days will be a little bit difficult to move ahead with. But as soon as they find someone who is at the same level as of yours, or they have hired someone new and trained them by some other individuals who are as good as you, then the chances of you being replaceable goes higher. And once that happens, within 30 days you are gone off the organization. So I'm not telling that it will happen to you, but it may happen. It's a IT world, so it's a fast paced world basically. Okay, so everybody is working hard, so within 30 days anybody can replace anybody. So this thing should be there in your mind, and don't focus upon these all surrounding things. Just focus upon your learnings, your skill sets and expectations of the client, and telling the client beforehand only whether you can able to do this task within that stipulated time or not. If not, then tell them beforehand. Don't tell in the middle of the sprint or during the end of the period of that task that like it is not possible. It actually creates the bad impression on the client as well, and once the bad impression is created on the client, then it will impact your career in that organization also. Okay, so if you don't tell anything in the initial phase, the expectation goes higher, and if you are telling them initially, they will feel like why you are so much restricted to work. But over a period of time, they will understand like what is your expectations, and slowly they will give you more work, okay, based upon your strength. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to take care of. So we have to speak up at times. We should not be remaining silent all times and accepting whatever task is given to us and focusing upon doing the work. Okay, so yes, everybody is working, but we need to be knowing beforehand, okay, before actually starting the work, by seeing like how many stories are assigned, how many issues are assigned, what all task has been assigned to us. Based upon that, we have to come to conclusion ki yes, it can be possible or it can't be possible. So like this, you can reduce your stress a bit. Don't wait till the last. If you are waiting till the last and still you are not able to complete, then you are wasting yours as well as the company's time, because the work or the task which is assigned to you is not delivered. So these things are actually mattering. I am telling based upon my 7 years experience. So if you are freshers or 1 or 2 years experience or even more experience, so this thing you can take it from my side. So whatever you can do, tell them beforehand. If you can't do, tell them also beforehand. I hope you have got the concept from this. So don't take those kind of decisions like suicide, and doing these things is not a solution. Nobody will be thinking about you much. Within 30 days or 60 days or maximum 90 days, everybody will forget. But your life was precious to you, right? That cannot be returned. So don't waste your precious life which God has given to you. Utilize it at the utmost to serve the purpose. Find out your purpose and try to solve them. Okay, so this was it that I wanted to tell you. So I hope you have learned something. Okay, so this is not a motivational video at all. This is just to keep you informed that what can be done and what cannot be done. Okay, so rest is up to you. So we'll see you in the next video with new set of videos based upon IT and all data structures and all concepts based upon Java and all things. So we will be seeing you in the upcoming videos. Till then, it's Devjit Roy signing off. Bye bye.